Hi, it's Carter Mann, president of Constitutional Rights PAC. ConstitutionalRightsPAC.com. Go there. Join. You can join just by subscribing to the morning newsletter, which gives you all the information you need about what's going on around you in the world. Free. It's my favorite price. Free. Then in the afternoon, you get my personal private email. Every day I send you a person that gives you what's going on behind the scenes. The big story behind the headlines, okay? So, which again is free, which means I don't get paid for it. That's all right. We got to spread the word. You wouldn't be watching this if you weren't a good, solid conservative. Get out there and spread the word because the world is at stake on November 5th, and I'm not overstating it. Which brings me to my B.J. Harris insight of the day, if I may. Got up this morning, went to freerepublic.com, where I always go for the news. It's your single best news site, freerepublic.com. And there was a story that the IRS Agents Union had endorsed B.J. Harris. Need we know anything more about this vicious, vile woman? Let me repeat that. The IRS Agents Union endorsed B.J. Harris. That's like getting the stamp of approval from all the low-life, bottom-feeding bloodsuckers in the world, okay? That's what that's like. What does that say about you? If they like you, there's something wrong with you. Check yourself, maybe check yourself into the asylum, because these are the worst of the worst, okay? The worst of the worst. Number one, there should not be a union for the blood-sucking bottom feeders, for IRS agents. They're civil servants. They work for the public. 100 years ago, Calvin Coolidge said that no one has a right to strike against the public welfare. And that's why he banned unions. Franklin Roosevelt banned public employee unions. Every sane president has tried to ban them, because this is a group of people who can strike to raise your taxes. Now think about that. If the workers at Walmart want to strike, all right, strike, and I hope they get better wages, okay? I may have to end up paying a couple pennies more at the checkout counter, but that's my choice. Not so with the Public Employees Union. When they strike, it's to force government to raise your taxes, okay? Appalling, vile. And of course, they have endorsed B.J. Harris, who wants to take every day a penny you have along with your freedom, okay? And number two, there shouldn't be an IRS. There should not be an IRS. There should not be a government agency whose sole task is to bankrupt you, okay? Just shouldn't exist. You might say, well, they're good people. They're not good people. You ever hear Lois Lerner? I'm one of the ones who exposed Lois Lerner, who admitted that she was turning over private confidential information to Mueller at the FBI to go after conservatives. She made sure they were all conservatives, the list she made. I think it was well over 1,000. It was 100,000 or more. No, it was over 1 million. What am I talking about? Illegal. She then, and what happens to the IRS crooks when they go bad? Well, Lois took her bloated pension that you pay, and happily retired to her $2 million home in the exclusive Washington suburb called Chevy Chase. That's where we are with these people. Overpaid and in your pocket. It should not exist. And remember, the Supreme Court has ruled that the government can confiscate every penny you have as long as they say it's for taxes. That's how they legalize Social Security payments, okay, instead of letting you save your own money, which, by the way, if you saved a dime when you started working, it would be worth far more than what Social Security pays you when you decide to retire. It's just the way it is. We have an entire corrupt system. Let me be honest with you. It's a corrupt system, and it's almost an absurd system. When I get up and read that headline, honest to God, I thought it was from the Babylon Bee. Okay? I thought it was going to be satire, comedy. But no, it's true. The IRS Agents Union, the bottom-feeding bloodsuckers union, has endorsed the greatest bottom-feeding bloodsucker, among other things, on the face of the earth. Okay? Folks, we got a problem. We got a problem right here in River City, and we better solve it. And the only way to solve it is to make sure that woman gets nowhere near the Oval Office, because what she intends is the total destruction of everything around her, including your life. Okay? That's why they endorsed her. All right, let's get out there and fight. You know, fight, fight, fight. Stay strong.